lashes. I did finish my hair. I'm gonna do my edges, and then I'm gonna wrap my head up because I just washed it, so just let that be. And I brought a little tweezers. I think that's called tweezers. Oh, so yeah. Let's see if these lashes last as long as people say. They say individuals last a very long time. And that's why I got them. The strip-ons last like a day. They like for a moment. Like if you go out and boom, you wear them and then you take them off. But I want to see how long these is going to last. Never did individuals before, but we want to see. Okay. So I just put the glue on this part. And I'm going to... I was actually a clip on here. I'm making a mess. Look at all that glue on me. Okay. So I'm pretty sure all I gotta add is 2 rows, maybe, if that. Okay, so here go one lash. You can see that. And I'm gonna stick this on. I need a mirror. Actually, I got one in my purse. Okay. And I just got glue all over me. That's how you know it's my first time, because I make a mess. I think this is the lash. Okay, so I got the lash. And that's the thing. I don't want the tweezers to be sticky, because it's going to be hard to get it on there. So I'm going to dip this lash into this glue. Just a little bit. Just like that. And we're going to put it on there. Oh, shit. Dang it. That's why I don't like individual lashes, because they... So I think I got one on there. Let me see. Okay. I did that without my tweezers. I do not know what I'm doing. I'm gonna just keep going. When I say I don't know what I'm doing, I literally do not know what I'm doing. We're gonna keep going. I feel like this is what the strip-on lashes is for. Like, for real. I don't know. I think I'm doing it. This one coming off. Practice makes perfect. And I think I did it. Okay, so let me put my scarf on real quick. So I'm doing my lashes for someone who just came in. And it only took 1, 2, 3. It only took 5 lashes. So that means I got a lot of lashes for keepsake. She upstairs laying down. Okay, y'all. So we did our hair. Hair is braided up. Gotta do my edges next, but I'm doing my lashes now. So let's continue. I think I need one more. I think that's good enough though. So I'm going to go on to the next eyelid. So like I said, I just take the glue. I put a dab of glue. And I just dip this little eyelash in there. Like that. And I go ahead and put it on there. Dang, that didn't stay. But maybe all of these eyelashes they gave you is like if you mess up, you'll have more. To fall back on. And this is not going on there. I feel like it worked better when I just put it on my finger. Like, it go right on my finger. I don't know why people use tweezers. You don't even need tweezers. Like they being bougie with the tweezers. Then they be saying they take over hours to put on eyelashes. I feel like I don't know what they was doing if they take that long to put on eyelashes. But I am a beginner with the individual eyelashes. So these are the individual eyelashes that I am using.
Sorry. Okay.
What do you do?
I don't know why you say sorry. Do makeup. Do makeup.
Eyelashes.
Your makeup. Your makeup.
Doing eyelashes.
What's this?
My wallet.
I like it.
Really? It's old.
No.
It is.
No, you got 2 eyebrows.
Yeah, what?
2 eyebrows.
You got 2 eyebrows.
You got 2.
How many am I supposed to have? Oh, I just messed that up. Dang it. Get out. Get out. You messing me up. You distracted me. Get out. Go away. I don't even know where it went. Go away, Ari. Go away, Ari. Yeah, I feel like these extra ones is like if you mess up, then you got more to fall back on. You want to fight me. So basically it's just like I just got 2 pair, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. 1, 2, 3. 4 pairs of lashes. the individuals. So these are 4 pairs of lashes. Like if you was to go get the strip lashes, these are 4 pairs of those. But let's see how long they last. That's what we doing. And these were $6. $6. Um, and if they last like overnight, then that's even better.
Look.
I feel like I need to do one more. Did you like the sandwich? Was the sandwich good?
Huh?
Your sandwich was good?
Yeah.
I gotta make my sandwich.
I saw Grandma make you one.
She ain't make mine. I wasn't hungry at the time.
Oh.
Who is asleep like that? Alright, so I messed up a couple. Gotta focus. Focus, focus, focus.
What's the phone? Huh? I don't need it.
They look pretty good. They look decent. Actually look decent.
Who's this? You? This you, I Esha?
Yeah. Can you bring it over here?
Yes. Yes, Auntie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And,
I think I'm gonna let that one dry and go to my right one.
This the phone. Now you can touch it. Now you can. You don't have a charger. Latte, look. Okay. My charger. My charger. My charger. My charger. My charger. What's that? Can't find your charger. Latte. Latte. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Both of them just came off. Like, now I'm getting aggravated.
Open up loud. You are fake. Yeah, I don't have it. I don't have it. I don't have it. Da-da-da boo-boo, da-da-da boo-boo. I got your face. I got your face. I got you. Could you? And just wait, stop.
I just wasted like 5 eyelashes. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eyelashes. Because I did that one, and I like the way I did this one, so I wanted to redo this one. But the way I'm redoing this one is just like aggravating, because now I ain't freaking staying like it was. But it wasn't even all the way on there either the first time.
Say please. Please. Here you go. You have to say please. Please. Say please. Please. Okay. Say please. Please. Okay. Say please. I'll have it. The police do. That's the police. Say please. Please. Got your charger. Please.
I'm about to quit.
Say, may you please.
I'm about to quit because I just did this eye, right? This eye, and now my right eye ain't acting right. Like, the eyelashes don't want to stay. And now I'm getting aggravated. I'm getting real frustrated now.
You bad? Oh. You're bad? You say you're bad?
This is why I don't buy them, because y'all will wind up freaking wasting them all because I don't know how to freaking do it. And I don't know what they be meaning that these little individual eyelashes last like over a week or so. I don't know what they doing to make them last. But if the strip ones don't last that long, why would I think the individual ones will last that long? Like, make it make sense. What's the difference between the individual and the regular strip ones? That's what I want to know. Like I said, we gonna see. Of everything everybody told y'all was like a lie. Like they be like, yeah, this lasts this long. Yeah, I had this on for so long. And turns out they never had them on that long. They was only doing that to, help sponsor some other store and make money off of you. Like, I'm gonna do your lashes, it's gonna last this long. But at the same time, it's like, why would you lie about that? Or how could you lie about that? You go and get your lashes done, and if they don't last that long, but you building on that lie that they do last that long, like, because to my experience, it don't seem right. You know, like, was y'all lying or was y'all telling the truth? Because it don't make no sense to lie, but the whole world was built on a freaking lie, and people just keep lying and lying and lying and lying to the point where the truth is manipulated. The truth is played with too much. And that's what I hate, is that people get away with playing with people. Playing with people's time, playing with people's mind, lying, not telling the truth. People get away with it, and I feel like that is so wrong. It's so wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. Like, this whole time you told me this, and it was a lie. This whole time. Like, why do people lie? Why? You tell me. What's the purpose of lying? I know the purpose of lying is to sell your product, but to keep encouraging a lie and letting it circulate through a whole lifetime, your whole lifetime, this lie is circulating, circulating. And y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't even telling the truth. Y'all just letting that lie carry on. And keep carrying on and keep carrying on and let people just waste their time, wasting people's time. And in the end, y'all ain't laughing. So what are y'all doing? What's the real deal? If another person is making money off of the lie, what are you gaining in contributing? No, you're not gaining anything. You know what you're gaining? You're gaining a reason to be despised, a reason to walk away from. You're being a reason to be resented. You know, you're becoming the liability. Is that how you want to be looked at? As a liability? And obviously you do, because no one cares about the truth. They care about a lie. And they keep playing, oh, I'm going to lie, I'm going to keep lying, I'm going to keep lying, I'm going to keep lying just to get my way. And what is your way? When it's all said and done, what have you gained? You know? But to be hated. Because eventually when the truth come out, that person's going to hate your guts. That person is going to despise you so much. They're never going to want to listen to you again. They're going to want to be away from you, as far as away from you as possible. And if you're lucky enough, that person won't go out telling the whole world how rude and awful a person you are. But they're going to hold that in their conscience, and they're going to hold everything that you did to them in their heart. And you know what it's going to do? It's going to come back on you eventually, because you're going to be that person. You're going to become that person being lied to. And it may be, in a relationship or in some type of relationship with someone or some business that you really care about the most. And then turns out, guess what? You become the liability in that place that you love. You're so passionate about, you become that liability. It's all turned around on you because of how you did a person, because you keep encouraging a truth that don't need to be encouraged. Why don't no one tell the truth, and why is it so hard for people to tell the truth? Why do people lie, is my question. And some people, what I've recently found out is, some people lie just because they are jealous. sometimes, like, before we would think like, okay, this person is lying because, it's all because of getting money or this and that. That's the only way people lie, is, to get out of something, or they lie because they want to get money, or they want to build something up, like their business or something. But nowadays, people are lying because they don't like you. Like, and it's not even towards each other, and it's in a business, but it's towards the employees. It's like the worker is lying to the employee. I mean, the employee is lying to the customer. My bad. Okay. So the employee is lying to the customer to get you, like, the okay, so the employee is lying to the customer. I'm trying to figure out an example of how I can say this. So the employee is lying to the customer because the employee is jealous of the customer. So instead of helping the business, or, oh, you should buy this because it's that much, this person would basically put something, they will give you something, not for the price. It's not about the price. Catch this. It's not about the price. It's more so about getting this person to buy something that's going to be harmful to them. Oh yeah, this perm is temporary, and turns out it is permanent. It's not in the business place. It's not about the money. It's about them selling products to people that they don't like in that moment, that's going to hurt them and be harmful to them, and lying to them to buy the product just so they can walk out there feeling embarrassed, feeling ashamed, feeling so bad, or because, I thought they sold me this and turns out they sold me that, and boom, look at me now. You sold me this and you told me that it was all this, and turns out you put me in a harmful situation. You damaged my hair. I'm damaged goods because you made it that way, because you lied. You lied. That's what people do. They lie not for the money nowadays. When it's not about the money, it's more of a threat, because now you're threatening my life. You know, I'm not lying for the money. I'm lying to make your life worse, make your life bad, because I'm jealous, because I hate you. That's all it's about. And those type of people they need locked up. Those type of people are a threat to society, a threat to your life, a threat to your home, a threat in general. Those people don't need to work. You know, but these are the type of people that get hired because that's just what it is. People don't care about none of that. You can do your job, and you can, treat your customers however you want to. You can do this, that, and the third. I'm not going to fire you because I'm just not going to fire you. And like I said, there's some people that do it because they're so stuck. They're stuck in a safe zone. My employee been here for so long, so I'm going to listen to this employee over anybody else, and this employee is going to stick around because this employee is my comfort zone. It's not about the job, it's not about the money, it's about the comfort zone. This employee, this person is my comfort zone. So, in order for me to be comfortable, I got to keep this employee around. And if my employee if the customer is feeling some type of way, I'm not going to listen to the customer because you're jeopardizing my comfort zone of this employee. You know, it's not fair. The world isn't fair. That's just what it is. And they can get away with all this stuff. And they can make your life a living hell. A living hell. Even when you're in the most lowest position in life, I'm still in the shelter. I'm in the shelter. And, you know, just a person, take this for example. A person that's in the shelter being treated like the people at the shelter don't care. The people at the shelter don't care, so they're treating you No, okay, so the people at the shelter don't feel bad for you because they're jealous of you. You know, a person at the shelter, this is an example. You're at the shelter and then, you're beneath them and they see, they see that they are beneath, they see that they are beneath, yeah. They see that you are beneath them and they treat you with hatred. I'm already in this position. Why do you hate me when I'm already below? I'm already down here. I'm in a low position and I'm being treated as if I'm not, you know? How am I going to get ahead? And how can you help me if you're treating me as if I don't need help? But I do need help, you know? People is in shelters, people are in down at the bottom and they need help getting up. But the people, they don't help them. They're like scarred to the situation. You know, they're right there and they want you to fall. They're rooting for you to fall. And so you're stuck in that pit. You're stuck on the ground. You're stuck in that spot and they just keep kicking you and keep kicking you and keep holding you down and no one feels sorry for you. No one feels bad for you. So how are you going to get up in a place where no one feels bad for your situation, but instead they want to keep manipulating. They want to keep antagonizing. They want to keep antagonizing the situation to keep you there, to keep you down because they don't want you to get up. And you just got to keep fighting to get out. Keep fighting to get out every single day because they want to hold you down so that you never get up. And you're already down. And the thing is, they're up there. It's like you're sitting up there, like, you're up there. You're up there, and I'm down here. And you hate me so much. And my life is now in your hands because now I'm depending on you. I'm depending on you. Because how else am I going to get out of it? And these people just keep lying and keep throwing lies at you and keep throwing lies at you. I was having this conversation with this person. We was talking about the triangle. You know how there's different food. Like there's the no, not the food, but the levels. Dang, I don't know what we was talking about. I actually forgot what I was gonna say. Interactive rice. Hello, how are you? I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, I kinda got thrown off track, but I was going somewhere with that. I just lost where I was going though. It's like it could just go on, go on and go on and go on. That's how people is, and you don't never know why people just hate you. People lie. That's where I was. I can't understand why people lie. Why do people lie? And I know it's life, and I know, oh yeah, they lie to get their way, but what's really to lie like that? Yeah, you don't care. Um, it's people that put themselves in situations where they can get away with help. Some people are in the same position, in the same situation as another person that actually needs the help and they don't need help. And they're there just so that they can take up space. They're only there to take up space. They don't need the help, but they're there to take up space, meaning anytime you want to reach out and do for you or get just think like you want to get you something to eat. And there's only one time that there's this big meal, that can fill you up and you're waiting on that one time. Like you're waiting on that time, that specific time. Everybody is lined up, and you're one of those people in that line, and you're waiting because this is the only time that you can get that meal. But the people that's only there to take up space, making sure that you don't get what you want or get what you need, they are there in front of you, and they're making sure every single time on that one specific day, at that one specific time, at that time, they're making sure that you don't get it. You don't, um, yeah, you don't get that meal because it's like they only have so much food they can give out. So they're making sure that you stay back there in the back so that you don't make it up here to get that tray of food that you need. Just because they don't want you to catch it. To they want you to miss out on that tray. The tray that you need, they're putting their want over your need, you know? You're a person in need. And I feel like it's come so deep. It got so deeper than greed. It's not just about greed anymore. It's got deeper than that. Now you question, you know, you question until there's no more, you know, you question until you don't question no more. And that's when you just give up, because now it's just like they do it just to do it. And they don't care. They do it because they don't want you to survive. When it just like that one movie or that one show where they got to do certain things to survive, or that little robot, the lady turn around and zap them all or kill them all, but you're just in the game. Um, yeah, you're just in that game. No one cares. They just want you to. They want you to get ahead. They want to use you to get ahead. They don't want to use you because they care. They don't want to help you because they care. They want to use you so that they can get ahead because they don't care. And that's what the game is all about, you know. It's all about lying and stealing and cheating. They lie and they don't care. That's the whole thing. Like, why do people lie? They don't care. They just lie. They don't care. Why? Ah, that bothers me. This world is evil. It's evil times right now. It's really evil times right now. It's a lot of people. They're bad right now. They are bad right now, and it's just time to just, I don't know. It's just them times. You don't know, and you don't care to know, because there's nothing you can do about it. Boom. There's nothing you can do about it. This is the part where you just leave it in God's hands, because you don't understand it. It's too confusing. It's too strange. But then at the same time, if it's bothering you to that point, sometimes, and I don't want to say this because you're already in a tough position. Like, I'm in a shelter. Like I said, I live in a shelter. I stay in a shelter. Um, But it's that time where even if the shelter is confusing you, because the shelter is supposed to be there to help you, they're supposed to support you and get you up on your feet. They're not supposed to be putting you in a position to where, oh, I need to take this medicine. You know, you're making me feel, I feel good if like I was to go in there and talk to a therapist or a counselor that's there. I'd be like, I feel really, really good, you know. But no matter how good you feel, they're trying to get you to take this medicine so they can put you back to sleep, so that you don't feel good, so that they can have a reason to keep you there, you know? So if it's that real or it's that deep, it's time for you to leave. Even if you're in the shelter, and that's why it's a lot of people that is out here and they're not in the shelter. They're like it's been told to me, a lot of people's family members is living in tents right now. You know, it's to the point where if you don't have your own apartment, you're not even in your own space. And even an apartment can have some type of hold on you to where you feel like you can't have that peace. But it's all about adapting to the situation you're in and living. Just, you know, accepting that living, accepting the lifestyle that you live. It's all about acceptance. You know, once you accept it, then it's easier to kind of comprehend your situation. It's easier to kind of understand your situation. Um, but like I said, a lot of people can't take it, you know, so they wind up leaving. And even if you're in a shelter, it may be time for you to leave that shelter and be out on your own, you know, because even if they're putting you in a position where you don't feel safe there, so you're going to have to leave anyway. And that's what a lot of people is doing. They're leaving. You know, they're going out and being out in these fields, in these tents, because they don't feel safe with these people, and these people just keep hindering them. You know, they take advantage of their weakness. If you have like depression, or you have you're crippled, or you're, you know, you have back pains, or you have, you know, sometimes you have strokes, sometimes you have like anything, sometimes you have this type of stuff, but they put you in a position to where you have to keep getting up and going down that same road that you were hit by that vehicle. You know, you were hit by that train. You were, you know, trampled over by that deer, or that, you know, they want you to keep going down that same path so that you can keep getting hurt, so that they can keep you right where you are. And all you're doing is being a victim in that situation. But they don't care. They want to keep egging it on, keep egging it on, keep batting your head, keep hitting your head, keep hitting that same arm that hurt so bad, and you keep saying, oh, my arm hurt. They keep hitting you in that arm, you know, nudge you in that arm, keep hitting you in that arm. You keep telling them, my freaking arm hurt. My freaking leg hurt. You keep telling them, and they keep hitting you. And you wonder why. In the end, you just sit there and you think, why? Why are you doing this? If I'm already down here and you're already up there, what do you hate me so much for? I'm already hurt. Why are you hurting me even more? It's because they don't want you here. They don't want you alive. That's just the truth. They don't want you alive. And that's why a lot of people is leaving their situations and they're going out in their tents. They rather be in their tents. They rather be in their tents away from everybody, because they know this truth. They want you dead. They want you gone. That's just what it is. They never wanted to help you in the first place. They wanted to keep you in that position. You are where they always wanted you to be. But now you're kind of waking up to the situation. You're becoming aware. Now you're a threat. And now you have to go. Now you have to be gone. You know? And this is what the world has come to. So guess where discernment lies now. Discernment is now in your faith. Because that's their target. They're aiming right at your faith. Y'all can be right in that Bible and they got the gun right there. Because they know you're right there. The target is your faith. Discernment, you have to be discerned now with your faith. Because that's where they at. You know? And that's the last thing. That's the last thing you got. The last thing you got. The last little ounce of hope that you got. Anywhere in your life. It can be faith. It can be in your child. It can be wherever. That little ounce of hope. That's what I mean by faith. That little ounce of hope. Wherever that little ounce of hope is in your life, that's right where the target is. And they're going to aim right there. They don't care and they're out. They want you for dead. Period. Point blank. There's no why to it. The list of whys is endless at this point. The list of whys is endless, and that's why you're wanted for dead. You know? And all you trying to do is get by. All you trying to do is get by. But you're a threat in everybody's life. Every single person's life, you're a threat. And you're not wanted by them. You know? You're wanted. They want you to get away, you know. They want you to go away. All these people want you to go away, you know. And any one of them is willing to make it happen. So yeah, with that being said, I did all I could do to these little eyelashes. I did individual eyelashes. This was my first time. And if you was close enough to see, and I see, yeah. If you was close enough to see, you will see like, oh yeah, this is her first time. This my first time. And that's how it's gonna be. We gonna see how long these eyelashes though last though, and I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm gonna keep y'all updated how long these lashes, the individual lashes, last because I want to know. So yeah, and this is just one set that I applied, and it took me all of these. So it takes you so many eyelashes. Well, they give you so many eyelashes because they know you're gonna make a mistake. So yeah. Um, the advantage I would get out of this is the duration of how long these lashes stay on my eyes. So let's see how long they last, and I will talk to y'all next time. Thank you for sitting with me while I put on my eyelashes, and I will talk to y'all next time. Remember to go to my videos, like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and share if you want to. It's up to you. But yeah, go see what I'm about and get to know me a little bit more. And I'll talk to y'all next time. Bye.